We're now frapping.
Oh, good. Let's frap together.
I'm going to leave that in. This is EdwinMols and...
Oh, and Chile.
And
I'm actually in this game.
You are in this game. Oh, that's right. You spectated this one.
I did.
This is game 2, round 3 of EdwinMols. EdwinMols versus Hirishin. EdwinMols is me. I'm playing the pink hair Tristana. Because free skins, man.
Wow.
And
you must be a professional to have that skin.
That's right. I spent so much Facebook on that skin. This is game 2. EdwinMols took game 1 against Hirishin. It's Cho'Gath versus Talon. This is game 2. Tristana versus Caitlyn. Talk to me about the summoner spells.
I will tell you about how strange it is in anything but a 1v1 to see Tristana with heal Ignite. But in 1v1, assuming you can jump and Ignite and then heal yourself back up, I can definitely see how it would be good. And Caitlyn, meanwhile, Flash Exhaust, a much more reasonable pair of summoner spells.
With
an appropriate amount of summoner spells.
With a pretty appropriate item as well. I mean, Boots 3 pots aren't not appropriate,
No,
but
I like Boots
Dorian's
3
pain.
pots. Well, I will tell you that... Oh.
Choosing to take that trap?
That's just rude. Anyway, I know that during Champion Select, I was flipping out because I was so excited to see a double range carry fight.
We haven't seen many range carries besides Sivir. We've actually had quite
Ezreal. I played Ezreal a couple times.
That's true. We've seen it. Yeah, I
but we haven't seen 2 ranged carries against each other, and that's what I was really interested to.
And you may in this game see pieces of information that'll tell you 2 things. First of all, why I'm a noob. I hope that doesn't give away anything.
You are a noob.
I am a noob.
I mean, that's
But also, maybe one of the most important and salient aspects of the range carry battle is
don't be a noob.
Well, yes, but their range.
Ah, yes.
So if we hit the C button here, we'll see that we have hit point 550 range on Tristana. And anybody that knows Caitlyn reasonably well will know that her range is 650. And that's GG, folks.
Well, it's interesting, because when you think of long range, you do think of Caitlyn, but obviously, once Tristana gets all the way to 18, she has the longest range in the game. Is that not correct?
Yes, she ends at around 670 something.
But sadly, early on, it's not that long, and Caitlyn's is really long. And, oh, she's already zoning you.
Yeah.
Also...
This was a counter pick. I picked Tristana first in this matchup, and I unfortunately chose a character chose a champion that was easily counter.
I think it was a very sensible counter pick. If he picked a ranged carry with you already had to heal. I'm assuming that's not the ideal use of heal there. It's not bad.
It's only non-ideal to use heal that early because I haven't dealt much damage to Hirishin. If I had already dealt more damage, it's perfectly fine to use heal. The quicker you use it, the quicker it's off cooldown.
That's a good point.
But the fact that I had to use it before I got any reasonable amount of damage on Hirishin was not a good sign. E also does wonders to push the wave, but you'll find that I'm pushed up against my turret a lot in this game.
I definitely like E on Tristana first, because you can actually farm and harass the same auto attacks. How wonderful.
Yeah.
So, I've noticed that occasionally Hirishin sees fit to try and grace you with a headshot. I was wondering if he would save those for you. It looks like often he doesn't waste too much time worrying about whether to hit you.
That's just anybody playing Caitlyn in any game. If you
can
headshot the enemy champion, well, if you can headshot them without missing a last hit,
right? That's the important thing. You shouldn't it's like Annie's stun. I sometimes see players hold on to it for like 5 minutes.
Well, here's the thing though. Annie can last hit without abilities. She can last hit with her basic attack.
She can, but
most
of her farm comes from her Q.
Well, true, but a lot of Annie players, when Annie was really popular before she got nerfed, holding stun was actually a really, really, really good way of winning your lane. What?
Just got crit.
Yeah, I did just get crit.
It was a lot of damage.
I don't know. I took so much damage this game. It was popping 3rd pot already. But,
that's too bad.
In the words of Day 9, basically, oftentimes 650 is greater than 550.
I don't think he said that.
No, but he does say oftentimes and then numbers.
Was that the same?
It is.
So he's also keeping you pushed.
Yes, he's keeping me pushed.
Very well with the Qs.
It's actually hard for me to shoot creeps when he's zoning me. I don't know why that I made that sound like such a discovery.
Amazing.
Amazing. If I zone him, he can't do things. Or get things. Anyway, this is a pretty sad game on my part.
Oh, don't give it away. Maybe good things will happen.
Even if I... Anyway. Even if I won, you know what? It doesn't matter. Even if I won, it's still a sad game for me. I've been eating a lot of Qs, despite the fact that I bought boots against Caitlyn.
Headshot. No. Maybe.
See, when the last hit comes, go ahead and give it up.
I think that's sensible.
Caitlyn traps in force. Jumping out of the trap.
That was my favorite part.
Pretty fun one. I'm glad I dodged that Q, otherwise that would have been first blood right there.
So that was unfortunate. I mean, obviously with this strategy, it looks like you really want to go early. I mean, maybe level 6. You could wait for the ult. Obviously, a lot of burst damage there, but you want to jump on him and kill him.
Yeah.
And
Actually,
you didn't quite get to do that.
You brought up a very good point. It probably would have been smarter for me there to have waited for my ult before jumping in.
Maybe.
It did a lot of damage, and it did force him to back. We do see that my tower's already taken a reasonable amount of damage. Oh, okay, I swear, this is different already.
Yeah, this is strange.
Is it?
And you seem to have realized that was not ideal, as I can tell by chat.
Actually, we missed it. Oh shoot, we missed it. I so wanted to see that. The fail was actually from when I tried to rocket jump over the Nexus, and I didn't.
Wow. Well, I just assumed while I was looking at it the first time that you were just like, oh.
Rocket jump, and
I jumped onto a trap.
A notoriously wonky ability when it comes to jumping over obstacles. Sometimes Tristana will just jump right up and land in the same place. So now we're coming back into lane with Berserker's Greaves and 4 pots. Looking pretty good next to my Dorange Blade and 2 pots.
Yeah, I definitely prefer Caitlyn's buy here.
But she had the money to do so. You'll look at the CS and find that she's at 41 to 18.
She's doing really well.
400 gold lead, 430 gold lead.
I think that's probably, obviously, mostly due to the fact that you can't even get at the creeps to last hit them all.
That's exactly why. That's why I got you here, Chile.
Either that,
professional casting,
or you're just really bad at last hitting.
Professional casting. What is more?
Are you making fun of me?
I'm making fun of both of us.
So
Chasing me down.
Pop the potion there.
He did pop a potion.
Didn't seem like he was that hurt.
Yeah, in fact, with the increased attack speed from Berserker's Greaves and the Dorian's Blade, probably didn't need the potion, but overkill works. It works if you kill him.
And if you overkill him.
Interesting. When I cast it, jump.
Now that was more what you were going for.
Except I didn't actually hit with the rocket jump.
Yeah, and also he's a bit ahead at this point anyway.
Yeah. Last potion goes down for EdwinMols. 2 potions left for Hirishin.
That is the goal of the heal on Tristana, correct? That kind of thing.
The surprise? I mean, the surprise factor is great, but it's just generally for the heal. The surprise factor can be really good,
but I mean,
though.
that kind of
playstyle
is where you want to.
With heal, you can trade with somebody and be ahead.
Exactly. So your tower's taking some beatings.
Yeah. Back down to half health. Take another shot there.
You are also taking some beatings.
And then this
is never a situation you want to be in where
this is exactly the situation. We've seen that. We just saw this co-op in the game that I. What did I just cast with?
Or no, you mean game.
Well, yes, game 1, but basically any game that you win in a 1v1, you have this scenario where unless it's a surprise kill somewhere in the lane, in the middle of the lane, you have this scenario where if you leave, tower dies. If you don't, you die.
Right. And there's no way you can protect it.
There's the Q. Really nice Q. If I had moved forward, you would have auto-attacked me. If I had moved back, as you see, I wouldn't have made it. So there's the GG, and we'll move on to game 3.
Game 3!
Any last words?
Range is good.
Range is good. Specifically when you have more than your opponent.